In 1953, Dr. Friedrich Jungheinrich developed a new forklift, the AMEISE. Today, it's synonymous with an entire field of technology. Klipphausen, near Dresden. The restoration of a legend, an AMEISE from 1955.
This is all new territory for us. We have to keep going, bit by bit, part for part, and see how we get on, especially with the disassembly. What do we need to remove and what can we leave in place? But we'll figure that out as we go, so we just need to get stuck in.
100 components, each more than 60 years old, and each one nearly impossible to replace.
We need to organize all the replacement parts so that we can find them again, because they're all one of a kind. They can't be ordered again.
Making matters more difficult, the electric motor can't be removed.
If we can't get the motor out, then it's going to be pretty hard to continue the restoration.
Knowledge, experience, and strength. That's what it takes to solve the problem. It's the first of many. And after taking the vehicle apart, the real work begins, removing 60 years worth of dirt. As they scrape off the remains of the old paintwork, it's still not clear exactly what shade of yellow the AMEISE originally was. Back in the 1950s, corporate identity was not as crucial as it is today. Jungheinrich looks for clues in the smallest details. After all, the restored forklift has to look perfect.
We managed to do a color analysis. We figured out the original shade, and now the guys can start with the paint job. We're still on schedule.
And that's how things should stay. The vintage forklift is getting a fresh coat of paint. In the meantime, the experts work on the historical components. This brings a new set of challenges.
The problem here is that the thread is damaged. The start of the thread is worn, which means that the nut, which belongs on here, can't be screwed on. We can't get the nut on properly. It always goes on at an angle. So now we have to try and repair the thread.
Despite all the hard work being done, there's a tangible fear that the restoration project could fail at any moment.
There's a fear of us failing, and I think it's understandable, because things could get pretty tricky.
To be continued.